think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed a Q.
All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour for Wednesday, September 5th, 2018. I am Michael, your host. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for giving us some time. Thanks for joining in the Patriot Hour update videos. All right, one of the most important updates of your life, of your future, our collective futures. Again, if you're new, please subscribe, maybe ring the bell, toggle the switch to work with you and your device in the best possible manner for you, okay? So what it's really all about is you learning, you waking up. Tons of the best patriots around the globe, around the country, around the internet, right here on this channel for you, for me, for all of us to engage with. So take a look in the comment section after the video. Leave a comment, but take a look in there. Get pointed in the right direction. Do all the research. Connect all the dots yourself, all right? Listen to everybody. Watch everything you can. Read everything you can. Try to take in all facts. Of course, you're going to get some bad info. That's how it always works, all right? In the intelligence community, you sift through a lot. You can't just read what you think to be right, because you could be wrong. You got to read everything you can. And then with all of that, make your best sound decision. The longer you do it, the better you get at it. Okay, let's take a look here, folks. We got some big news. Actually, we're going to get into some Q posts here. All right, we got some new QAnon drops, breadcrumbs. We had heard earlier this week, I believe I did a video, Declass, all right, and they reminded us again last night. So we had on September 4th, we had a week to remember, and we had the one from September 3rd that spelled out Declass, if you remember. It had like a D1, D2. It's a little bit coded, very simple coding. Nothing, wait for this to pop in here. All right, 2083 is where we want. Really quickly go over this one. Again, the original one would have been a few more the day before this, but he reposted yesterday evening, all right? So we got both C3H, which is Chambers, House Senate session, all in caps, tomorrow, where there was once dark with D1, there is now light. This spells Declass. Now today, we're hearing breaking Trump to declass the infamous FISA memo. Trump to declassify surveillance memo, all of them. So we're hearing it. Now, as long as this ends up happening, folks, this is one of the biggest confirmations from Q. All right, he's a LARP. It's just here to confuse you. It's just here to mislead you, but we've got nothing but positive information. And here on the 3rd, we get Declass, sessions, all this little different stuff, and now we're getting Trump across his desk. He's thinking about declassifying. Wow. Add that to the list of confirmations for Q. All right, there's no denying it. Anybody that tells you otherwise just hasn't looked at this stuff at all long enough. Okay, 2084. All right, this came at late last night at 20:53, so just before 9 o'clock. We got a Reddit here, goes to a little video. Everyone's rude. Bam. Right at the 17-yard line to boot. So what are the odds? All right, it's just a cute little video there. I agree. Almost, Q says. All right, almost. All right, 17-yard line. This anonymous says, what are the odds of that? They thought she'd never lose. 2085 came at 21:47, which is 9:47 p.m. Okay. Now we're getting in today. This came at 10:34 this morning. 2086, we got a JPEG picture here of some of the looks like a little screenshot of just a certain spot as the Russian, and we'll read everything we can. Among the agencies that eventually signed off was the State Department, then headed by Mr. Clinton's wife, Hillary Rodham Clinton, as the Russian gradually assumed control of Uranium-1 in the 3 separate transactions from 2009 to 2013. Canadian records show a flow cash made its way to the Clinton Foundation. Uranium-1's chairman used his family's foundation to make 4 donations totaling $2.35 million. Those contributions were not publicly disclosed by the Clintons, despite an agreement Ms. Clinton had struck with the Obama White House to publicly identify all donors. Other people with ties to the company made donations as well, and shortly after the Russian announced their intention to acquire a majority stake in Uranium-1, Ms. Clinton received $500,000 for a Moscow speech. Mr. Clinton, Mr. Billy Clinton, received $500,000 for a Moscow speech from a Russian investment bank with links to the Kremlin. That was... All right, so we got vaultfbi.gov, Uranium-1 transaction, part 1 of 1. So, letter from the Committee on Financial Services, Maxine Waters, California, ranking member. We got a Financial Services Committee. Committee members, 115th Congress. So here's all the members. Way too many to name. How do you obstruct oversight? How do you obtain inside knowledge to closed-door financial investigations? Maxine Waters, California ranking member. Those who are the loudest have the most to fear. Hide in the brackets. Maxine Waters right here, right at the very top. Ranking member. Is Maxine a little bit of a leaker? A little talker? We'll see. Think so. All right, so the video here, Fox News. Tucker, how did Maxine Waters afford a $4.3 million mansion? Tucker's thoughts on how did Representative Maxine Waters afford a 6,000 square foot, 4.3 mansion in one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in LA after working 40 years in the government? We'd hate to speculate. All right, nothing's showing up here. I will try to find that and bring it to you guys at another time. Money talks. All right, that was a 2086 drop there. So we had all the examples of Clinton that we went over in the other videos. This is a whole repost of one I went over yesterday, 1050 this morning, 2087. This is 1050. Q repost from later last night. And it showed a whole bunch of these Hillary Clinton statuses talking about Kavanaugh and the pick, the Supreme Court pick. So I encourage you guys to go over those on your own, the rest of them, because we went over a few. Same here, we'll go over a couple. If Brett Kavanaugh became a Supreme Court justice, he will help gut or overturn Roe versus Wade, which legalized abortion in America. Yes, of course he will. A few weeks before Kavanaugh's name appeared on President Trump's short list for a new justice, Kavanaugh praised the dissent in the Roe versus Wade case and called former Supreme Court Chief Justice William Rehnquist his hero, noting that he clearly wanted to overrule Roe. As federal judge, Kavanaugh tried to prevent a young undocumented woman in government custody from exercising her right to an abortion. All right. Hillary is fighting the battles, isn't she still? Witch hunt. Q. All right, we're moving up here to 2088. We got an image of this guy. Wait, what? You're telling me Q just posted again? But Micro told me he was ending the LARP. I feel so used. So, so butthurt. Wipes tears. Ask yourself a simple, logical question. Why are the majority of Q attacks by pro-MAGA, Making America Great Again supporters, coming from AJ, in the brackets, military operations specialist backed, and or AJ known associates? I don't know, Maz. Probably a little bit of a Mossad, right? Why are we a threat to them? Why not simply publish an original picture plus minus 1, 2, 3 secs to establish credibility? Why was this done in the past? We knew this type of attack was coming. Predictable fake news attacks will only intensify. Go reread the chat logs. They will clear it all up. Ask yourself a simple logical question. Why are the majority of Q attacks by pro-MAGA IQ? I would assume their whole system of support is in the crosshairs. Well, look at this. So why is Alex protected? This is why Alex is protected by the fake Jews. He really is effing Mossad. Attacks will only intensify over the target. Saving Israel for last. Remember that one? All right, so Mossad backed and or AJ known associates. Alex Jones, all right? Huh. Micro told me he was done. All right, 2089. This came at 12:01. We got a picture here of just some skyline. Let's see if there's anything in here. Just the ocean down there. Some clouds. Regarding why not post an original picture plus 1, 2, 3 secs to establish credibility. Example 1, Air Force 1 _ 5A _ 2 posted 11/09/17. 3 posted 5/22/18. 2 sec stream. Prepared. Predictable. This is not a game. These people are stupid. All right, 2090. This is a New York Times article. Politics, Jerome Corsi subpoena Mueller investigation. Jerome Corsi, conspiracy theorist, is subpoenaed in the Mueller investigations. Jerome Corsi, a conspiracy theorist and political commentator with connections to the former Trump advisor Roger J. Stone, has been subpoenaed to testify on Friday before the grand jury in the special counsel investigation into Russia election interference and whether Trump associates conspired with the effort, his lawyer said on Wednesday. The lawyer, David Gray, said he anticipates that the investigators for the special counsel, Robert S. Mueller III, plan to ask Mr. Corsi about his discussions with Mr. Stone. Do you believe in coincidence? Or no, that was the one below. So now we have Trump classified documents. There we go. Do you believe in coincidence? So even Q here. Trump allies push him to declassify more Russia probe. We're looking at the FISA now. Getting all the memos. Sarah Carter, President Trump may declassify the 20 FISA docs. All right. Do you believe in coincidences? This came at 2092. Or this is 2092. It came at 1408. All right. Just a little bit ago, folks. So 2092, 2092 in the series. This came at 1408. 2:08 p.m. Got a repost of the last one. Trump declassifying. Do you believe in coincidence? Now you got Sarah Carter. Do you believe in coincidences? President Trump may declassify 20 FISA docs Congress wants. President Trump is expected to declassify the redacted 20 pages of the documents from the controversial Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, otherwise known as FISA, warrant that has still not been made public, which allowed the FBI to spy on short-term campaign volunteer Carter Page. Numerous sources told SarahACarter.com. This comes after nearly a year of stonewalling by the Department of Justice at the demand of lawmakers who claim that the 20 redacted pages will reveal explosive information about the FBI's handling of the Trump-Russia investigation, according to sources. However, President Trump, who has been under pressure from some DOJ not to release the classified documents, could always change his mind, and it's not a guarantee that it will happen. But the indications are that it more than likely will be possible before the end of this week, said official who spoke about the condition on anonymity due to sensitive nature of the whole subject. So again, folks, if this happens here in the next couple days, by Friday, we had direct talks from Q telling us, D-class coming. Something big's going to happen this week. This would be big. This is huge. We want to see it all. Certain people, the bad side, the bad actors, do not. Of course, they want to keep this stuff buried. That was their whole point, to have Hillary win, so they can get rid of all this, shut down all investigations, make them stall out. Go ahead and shove make a special counsel on something. Let it go for 2 to 3 years. That's something you do. If you're Hillary and you're president, you get a special counsel to look into something, and they're busy for 4 years. Hey, you're over here doing everything. And then, like clockwork, they'll come out, oh, we found nothing to the public. But you guys lost in and all this stuff's coming out against you. So there's no controlling it like you could in the past. So they're scared. Their biggest fear is to not be able to walk down the streets and be in the public. We've heard this. So these people starting to get real nervous, and you can see it, you can hear it, and you can feel it. All right, folks, I'm Mike. This is a Patriot Hour update. We appreciate you stopping by. I will be back here in just a little while. We'll do another video, do some break something down more intense, and if there's any new QAnon, Q clearance, breadcrumbs, drops, updates, we'll go over those. We really, really appreciate you guys stopping by, giving us some time. Again, I'm Mike. This is a Patriot Hour. God bless, Godspeed to each and every one of you worldwide. And we'll see you back here real soon on the next Patriot Hour update video. Have a great late afternoon into your evening. We'll see you back here.
You know what letter that is, Grover?
I think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed a Q.
Front.
I feel American,